the year 1987. In the time landscape, the coastal Karnataka region encountered a path-breaking development in its economic history. An innovative joint venture between Abbakka Birla Group and Hindustan Petroleum gave birth to the idea of Mrpl, Mrpl Refinery and Petrochemicals Limited. The swiftly growing state of Karnataka sought a growth engine to support the much-needed fuels. Bangalore, with its excellent connectivity through roads, airways and waterways, was chosen to be the apt location for situating a petroleum refinery. Thus, the journey of this dream began. The first phase of the refinery was commissioned in the year 1996 with an annual production capacity of 3.69 MMTPA. It was on the 15th of March 1996. A golden chapter was written on the economic history of Bangalore and Karnataka. On this day, for the first time, crude oil was processed and converted into petrol, diesel and LPG in Karnataka, the land of sandalwood. Mrpl had started its glorious journey. The capacity was expanded to 9.69 MMTPA in the year 1999 and Mrpl redoubled its contribution to the economy of the nation. Setbacks and challenges are part of every success story. At the turn of this millennia, Mrpl had to face economic challenges due to a complex business model. In 2003, ONGC, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation of India, premium public sector undertaking of the Mrpl and now Maharatna status, had come forward to buy the stake of Abbakka Birla Group. Mrpl became a subsidiary of ONGC. There was no looking back for Mrpl since this eventful day. The parent company ONGC pumped in much-needed resources while guiding it with expertise and acumen to discover a new path towards efficiency and effectiveness. Today, Mrpl is not just an industrial organization but a jewel in the crown of Karnataka. It became a public sector undertaking in the year 2005 and entered Mini Ratna status in 2007. It was upgraded to a Schedule A public sector undertaking in the year 2013. In 2014, Mrpl completed its major expansion in the form of the Phase 3 project. This expansion was crucial for strategically improving the process flexibility and business profitability. With this, Mrpl's crude processing capacity expanded to 15 MMTPA and the polypropylene unit, which got commissioned in 2015, propelled Mrpl to the league of significant petrochemical producers in India. Today, Mrpl is capable of processing a wide variety of crudes, more than 90 types to be precise. Crudes come from the Middle East, South Asia, Europe, Africa, South America and the US are processed in Mrpl. In 2019, Mrpl became one of the first refineries to produce ultra-clean BS6 grade fuels. FGTU unit was commissioned in the year 2021, has been a significant step in this direction. The desalination plant, which has started production in 2021, has become a boon for Mrpl. This unit enables Mrpl to tide over situations of low rainfall without shutting down any of its process units. Commissioned in 2013, the single-point mooring facility, or the SPM, enables Mrpl to purchase crude in VLCC at better prices at larger quantities. In recent times, Mrpl has shifted its focus on optimizing its marketing revenue. Mrpl's own retail outlet brand, HiQ, has become a name of trust and quality in Karnataka and Kerala. Currently, 32 retail outlets function in these two states. Mrpl retail outlets enjoy tremendous patronage wherever they operate. Encouraged by this success, Mrpl has taken steps to scale up this number to 500 retail outlets in the days to come. Mrpl's polypropylene brand Mrpl has been a vital step towards Mrpl Bharat. Mrpl too enjoys customer patronage and customer delight. During the COVID crisis, the production of medical-grade polypropylene has been instrumental in nations' combat against the dreaded disease through supplying essential raw material to the PPE industry. The proposed marketing terminal at Devangoti is expected to become a vital cog in the supply of Mrpl's fuels to its RO network. Shell Mrpl Aviation Limited, Mrpl's joint venture with Shell for marketing of ATF in airports, has operations in 10 airports in India, including Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad and Bangalore. Mrpl's subsidiary, ONGC Mangalore Petrochemicals Limited, OMPL, brings synergy to its operations. This aromatic complex, which is tightly integrated with Mrpl, produces paraxylene and benzene and is expected to further enhance Mrpl's stature as a significant petrochemical player. OMPL's merger with Mrpl is expected to optimize operational and business efficiency in the days to come. Mrpl has won more than 60 awards and accolades during the course of its performance. In recent times, Mrpl has put stress on R&D initiatives. Mrpl collaborates with IIT Guwahati, NIT Suratkar, Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Petroleum Technology, National Chemicals Laboratory Pune, MIT Mrpl, NMAMIT NITE and CIPET for R&D. Mrpl is also a partner investor in the Alternative Investment Fund, AIF, set up by ONGC for startup funding. LEAVE is Mrpl's flagship startup initiative for encouraging women entrepreneurs. Under the Skill India initiative, Mrpl has conducted 6-month skill development programs for the unemployed youth of the twin districts. NTTF and CIPET are Mrpl's partners in this initiative. Environment. Mrpl has been called one of the greenest refineries in the entire nation. 350 acres of green belt within the refinery supports many flora and fauna species of the Western Ghats foothill ecosystem. 50 acres of green belt in Pilikula Biological Park, urban Miyawaki forest initiatives in the city's heart, coastal afforestation efforts at Bengere, Tannirbhavi, and Biodiversity Park near the refinery premises are some of the green initiatives of Mrpl. Mrpl treats and reuses the sewage water produced by Mangalore City Corporation. This novel utilization of city sewage water for industrial purposes not only saves precious fresh water for drinking water consumption, but also helps the city corporation to effectively dispose of its wastewater. During the COVID crisis, when 1,250 animals of Pilikula Zoo near Mangalore stared at a bleak future, Mrpl took the initiative to feed them all for 2 years, and the Central Zoo Authority of India recognized the effort of Mrpl as one of the top 3 contributors for the cause of biodiversity. CSR. During the pre-COVID periods, Mrpl emerged as one of the most significant contributors to CSR. 130-year-old Government Lady Goshen Hospital was transformed into a state-of-the-art hospital with the most modern neonatal facilities along with ONGC at the cost of approximately 30 crore rupees. Mrpl has has made major contributions in the field of healthcare, education, community development, conservation of nature, and preservation of culture and heritage through its various CSR initiatives. COVID. During the COVID-19 crisis, Mrpl stepped up its support and service to the nation by responding to the clarion call given by the Honorable Prime Minister and MOPNG. Mrpl won both appreciation from the general public and awards by organizations for the response shown during this crisis and the innovative strategies adopted to support the manufacture of PPE. When the COVID situation resulted in a shortage of PPE kits for doctors and health staff across the country, Mrpl realized the urgent demand for the raw material and started producing medical apparel grade, namely Mrpl HY035R. This grade of PP was used in the manufacturing of bed linen, contamination control gowns, drapes, wraps, packs, examination gowns, etc. During the second wave of COVID-19, when oxygen scarcity became a looming threat, Mrpl established 8 oxygen generating units in various government hospitals in Mangalore, Sirsi, Gokak, Gangavati, Haveri, Kundagul, Kalakatagi, and Mangalore. These oxygen units were commissioned in record time, building confidence among the frontline COVID workers. Summing up, today, as Mrpl completes 25 years of crude processing, we salute everyone who has been a part of this success story. Government, MOPNG, and various administrative bodies and wings have facilitated, enabled, and empowered Mrpl to function efficiently. Our parent company, ONGC, has infused it with a new lease of life during its most challenging times and guided and supported Mrpl at every juncture. Many great men and women have led, assisted, or guided this organization in different capacities. All our stakeholders have played their role to perfection. Last but not least, our present and past employees and our secondary workforce have toiled hard to help the organization grow strength to strength every passing year. On the occasion of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Mrpl takes pride in its achievement over these 2.5 decades and strives harder to fulfill the nation's aspirations under Mrpl and works with the motto, Hari Ram Desh Ke Naam.
ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಅಭಿಮಾನವಿಟ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರುವ ನಮ್ಮ ಅತಿಥಿಯನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸುವ ಈ ಅವಳಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ನಮ್ಮ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಬಂಧುಗಳಿಗೆ Mrpl ಪರಿವಾರದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾರ್ದಿಕ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರತ ಪತ್ರಕರ್ತರ ಸಂಘದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ವಿವಿಧ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಘಟಕಗಳ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗೆ ಸದಾ ಸಹಕರಿಸುತ್ತಿರುವ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಬಂಧುಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸುವಂತ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಬಂಧುಗಳು ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಒಂದೇ ಮಾತಿಂದ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಮಯವನ್ನು ದುರುಪಯೋಗದಂತೆ ನಾನು ಈಗ ಈ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಆರಂಭಿಸಲು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ವರಿಷ್ಠ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಾದ ನಮ್ಮ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜಿಂಗ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಎಂ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರನ್ನು ನಾನು ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ರಿಫೈನರಿ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಸಂಜಯ್ ವರ್ಮರ್ ಅವರು ಸಹ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸರ್, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮವರೇ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿವ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಶ್ರೀ BH ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಆಸನವನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿವ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ರಿಫೈನರಿ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಶ್ಯಾಮ್ ಕಾಮತ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ GGM HR ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಸಮಯವನ್ನು ವ್ಯರ್ಥ ಮಾಡದೆ ಈ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ಅನುವು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವ ವರಿಷ್ಠ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳ ಅನುಮತಿಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಈ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಆರಂಭಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ.
स्वागत आप सबको Mrpl से हार्दिक स्वागत है. हमारा रिस्पेक्टेड डायरेक्टर फैक्ट्री टीवी प्रोजेक्ट्स ಒಂದು ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳ ಸಹಿತವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ರಿಫೈನರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ರಿಫೈನರಿ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಆ ಒಂದು ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಅಪಿಯರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕಣ್ಣಾರೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಹಳ ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ಬಹಳ ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ನಾನು ಯೋಜನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಒಟ್ಟುಗೂಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಬಹಳ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಚಾರವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್, report the facts and some interpretations. But at the end of the day, it appears that we are defending ourselves. But to be very honest, we are first engineers, we are professionals, and then we are employees. So we have our profession, we have our professional approach. So it appears that whatever question asked or whatever difficulties we are defending, believe me madam, believe me sir, we are trying our best to meet the country's fuel demand, district and the state's fuel demand, while at the same time be within the purview of legal provisions. ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ ಭಯಾನಕವಾಗಿ ಎಮಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವೋ ಅದು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಬಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಮಾನಿಟರ್ಡ್ online with values going to authorities. We are responsible ourselves in the first place. Monitor ಮಾಡೋದು ಅದು ಬೇರೆ ವಿಚಾರ, ಅದು ಮಾನಿಟರ್ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು, ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಥಾರಿಟೀಸು. ಬಟ್ ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾನಿಟರಿಂಗ್, ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್. ಸೊ ಐ ವುಡ್ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ here to say some few words and then we can look at the questions. We'll take the questions. But one small request, we are a public sector organization under Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. We are bound by government policies, both center and the state. Any policy related question may kindly be avoided. We are answerable to the public at large, the district and state and the nation with respect to our performance, our presence, physical presence on the ground. But any policy related questions may please be avoided.
नमस्कार, सभी को मेरा नमस्कार. Good afternoon to all and very warm and hearty welcome to media professional at Mrpl. The first time after a long gap we are getting the media interaction and we had the opportunity to host you all inside the refinery. And I believe that your visit within the refinery would have definitely given it some kind of insight that into what kind of operation this public sector unit is in. I would like to fully endorse what MD Mrpl has told. Let me just bring some different perspective to you all because we are interacting after a long gap. First and foremost, as MD sir has told, we are a public sector unit under the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. We are a responsible government entity. We believe in a corporate governance. Transparency, compliance, and our internal motto is that do to extend beyond compliance, not restrict ourselves within the compliance. If technology is available, if solutions are available, we should implement those schemes and have a better sustainable business operations over here. Secondly is that what is our business? Typically, if you see, there are two sets of industry in any nation across the world. You will go, you will find two sets of the industries. One will be taking a raw material and converting it into a more hazardous product. And some kind of industries are they take a impurified or impure raw material and make a clean product of it. So Mrpl per se falls in that category. We get the crude, as the clip was showing, across the various parts of the world. These are the difficult crudes in terms of metals, in terms of other impurities. Our business is to remove those impurities, make petrol, diesel, LPG in a purest form, so that our towns, our cities, our household, where the cooking gas is used, are pollution free. So that is our business, prime business. Now coming back to the technology, since 1996 we have started our first phase. We were the first refinery in India which produced the lead-free petrol. Lead is a heavy metal, and earlier olden times in petrol, diesel, lead was allowed. And that was a heavy metal and which was coming into through the exhaust into the cities, towns and roads across the India. So from day one, this industry, this company, Mrpl, have gone for the technology which has given us the best possible clean products. Then as the time moved, various government regulations stepped in, international regulations stepped in, Bharat Stage 2, Bharat Stage 3, now we are at Bharat Stage 6, which MD sir was mentioning earlier, and this thing also, presentation also discussed. This is nothing. We started making diesel in initial days where the 1.5% of the sulfur was permitted in the diesel. Today we are 10 ppm. This is the
1.5% is 15,000 ppm. 1.5%. Yes, 15,000 ppm. And now today we are 10 ppm. So that's the unit to unit comparison.
So I'm just throwing this number to make you understand what kind of a refining or purification this industry does. Yes, when you remove these impurities, we have checks and measures how to dispose them. This is what MD sir was also talking about. We have our stack emissions, where whatever online analyzers are there, they are connected to KSPCB portal, they are connected to the Central Pollution Board portal. There are 3 state-of-art wastewater treatment plant which we are having. And whatever waste is coming, wastewater is coming, we are treating, and around 70 to 80% we are recycling it. We have not really stopped at that point of time, that stage itself. We have also gone ahead, and from last 10 years or so, we are consuming the city treated sewage waste, which otherwise was going to the Arabian Sea, and we have started using that for the industrial purpose. So that is another effort from Mrpl to see that how we can reduce our water footprint lower and lower, and leave the natural resources for the community and district by and large for their better use. So these kind of efforts were there. Then of late we have also ventured into petrochemicals, and one of the very, very important aspect is, which was featuring in our clip also, the polypropylene. I think when the entire nation was fighting with the COVID, Team MRPL, we were under lockdown, we had reduced our footfall, but our compliments to our team who have continued to work on 24/7 round the clock to keep on producing LPG, keep on producing polypropylene, that too on a medical grade, which was very much required by the nation to produce PPE, syringes, aprons, masks. So that was the service which MRPL has rendered. Then the call came for the PSA, your oxygen we have stepped up. So whatever is possible from our side as a responsible corporate governance, responsible corporate governance company, this company has always delivered to that front. And we assure you, all top management is sitting over there, being a government company, we will continue to do so. Now stating that we are into a business entity, these all things are related. If something comes at our bottom of our balance sheet, if we make profit, then only these kind of things can be, accelerated. Other than that, one point more I want to, emphasize on that we have close to around 2,600 employees. We have taken over OMPL, it is a merged entity. We call it as a aromatic complex now. Other than that, we have around 4,000, 3,000 to 4,000 contractual workforce which we are supporting. And if you can look into what kind of remunerations have been given, what kind of facilities are given to our contractual workforce, are also just fantastic. I mean, it is shade above what contractual workforce gets in the other areas. Apart from that, a lot of business activities in the entire surgical belt, I think some contribution of MRPL also goes to it. So the point is that this is a government organization which is one of the only refinery in the state of Karnataka, is anchoring in all spheres, whether it be a CSR, whether it could be whatever flora, fauna, biodiversity this thing is concerned, we are there to help out to the extent possible. Zoom clipping you would have seen, there was a distress call from the Municipal Zoo Authority that because of the COVID the footfall has fallen down. They don't have a collection to feed the animals. Continuously for 2-3 years we have come forward and fed the animals and maintained. Now the footfall has improved, I think they are becoming a self-sufficient. So these are the efforts which MRPL do apart from making clean fuel and clean LPG and other products. So with this small brief, I thought I should throw a bit, being a director refinery, what this business is about and what we do with the, how we make the crude converted into the petrol, diesel, and this thing I thought it's a right opportunity to share with you. Abbakka.